Yeah. Appleton Radio Show. Back again. Ryan Augustus, JTB, putting it down.
Yes, indeed.
Appleton.
How you doing this week, JT?
Yo, I'm always doing real good. Definitely not receiving any threatening emails from, local labels or anything like that, affiliates. So just chilling, man. And I stir up shit, man, I guess. But I don't mean to be a shit stirrer. I'm a supporter, man. This is what Appleton's all about.
Exactly. And we're here to bring you guys some of the best local music hip-hop has seen in Portland since 96 to now. And just ciphering through, the crates of the Appleton radio and getting a lot more new joints for you guys, old joints for you guys, things you've never heard on Appleton before.
Yeah, I feel like we did another one of those, kind of deep digs, because again, as always, Rap Night, we've got Cam Groves and Trails playing at Rap Night, who both will be in the building. In fact, Cam's sneaking in right now. Sin's a little bit lost, but
he'll find his way.
Yeah, things that happen. I think the Fat Giraffe is actually going to make an appearance.
Yeah, big shout outs to the Land will come through as well. We're going to get to talk with him on the production side of what Trails has been doing, as well as what a busy man he's been in the scene. Mixing and mastering local albums and just working all over the place. So big shout out to him as well. And we're just going to get into it, man. We got Cam Groves in the building. It is his mother-uffing birthday. So we're going to go ahead and give a big shout out to Cameron.
Yeah.
Doing it real big. P-Dank all day. We're going to get into an older joint with him and the homie Spose. This is actually, are we getting into a solo joint?
Yeah, you know what?
Let's do that.
Yeah, I was like,
let's do that. Let's go with Stand Still. My favorite Cam Groves track, just so you know.
All right, Appleton Radio.
Let's go.
I'm from a spot where you don't have to worry about getting shot, much less getting robbed. As a kid, more money, more problems was just my excuse not to get a job. I never finished college, just a high school scholar. Never be a baller making blue-collar dollars. Holler if you're not into gangs or gun busting. You sell crack, I work construction. Who's hustling? Pass the nut some and let me take a breath. The battle MC scared of me like they faking death. Take a step back, let me kick a flow. Been doing it since 5th grade, working on my pick and roll. I'm so real you can put me on a fishing pole. Kids biting me like they motherfucking pickerel. I got the sickest flow. Until my plan fails, you can find Cam on his grind like a handrail. Stand still, I got skill. Trying to make some skrill, gotta pay my bills. Stand still, like I was robbing a key bank. Rolling down the street tank, listening to P-Dank. Still, I remain staying true. No game playing, gotta pay my dues. And still, there ain't no doubt, man. Keep shooting for those stars. I'll be climbing up this mountain. It's been a dream of mine, not only to rap, but to redefine on why we read these lines. I'm from the streets that be free of crime, and got at least 1 million motherfucking trees to climb. I only rap for the peace of mind. The cheese and wine have never been my reasons why. Nowadays a rapper with some decent rhymes ain't exactly what I'd consider an easy find. Just because sagging jeans is a steez of mine don't make me a gangster or a G nor tried. In fact, I'm a weed-smoking peaceful guy. Doesn't mean I'm the type with a feeble spine. If advice is what you need, then I have to say, always look back on what you leave behind. But enough with those E's and I's. I'ma hit 16, drop the mic and say peace, good night. Stand still, I got skill. Trying to make some skrill, gotta pay my bills. Stand still, like I was robbing a key bank. Rolling down the street tank, listening to P-Dank. Still, I remain staying true. No game playing, gotta pay my dues. And still, there ain't no doubt, man. Keep shooting for those stars. I'll be climbing up this mountain.
Hey, what's that white stuff? Stiffing up
me, man. I'm shining them. Let's go. I'm so focused on this rap shit, I got x-ray vision. Used to call me Colonel, all I did was pluck chickens. I ain't give a fuck, original or crispy. Ugly or fly, I tossed them like a frisbee. Social when I study, yeah, the flow is history. Niggas are too if they're going against me. No one gets close, the nuts I roast. The scary I goes, got bread I toast. That's no wonder, that's no thunder. That loud sound means somebody can't be found. If he's an artist, we can say he's underground. Niggas think it's funny till the asses get clowned and have to wear makeup. The Lord has to take them, call it a wake. Nah, he won't wake up. Preacher said pray for him. Hell no, unless you want me to pray that they burn in hell slow. Take the ashes out the sea and they'll have flow. That's the last wishes, let them snore with the fishes. This is my premiere. No militia, hung with Gomez, used to fuck with Morticia. Jim Browski was lonely, chickens used to diss him. Now I'm gonna get ya, I'm gonna get ya. They all kiss him, he rides like the temperature. Niggas so sick with the flu, who blessed who? I'm a star, man. Ain't no 50 cent in no game, but guess who? Back like Rick the Ruler, fuck chains, I snatch your jeweler. I'm rubbing niggas glue, what they say go back to them. Talk so much shit, they say I'll out-rap 2M's. It's not only that, it's that I might pack 2M's. Put one in his cap, or I might black and blue him. Jay's my influence, I will not lose. I'll continue till I'm feeling him in Will Smith's shoes. Niggas say that's cool, Dre, you ain't no hater. No, I hate him, I just wanna fuck Beyonce and Jada. And Hollywood can't date them. I'm not hollering their forehead Botox, their lips got collagen. I ain't kissing no bitch with no lopside lips. Nose that got clipped and slits all in her tits. Fuck how dark it gets. Make it darker, I like them big and natural, like Miss Parker. The overweight lovers in the house. Cocksuckers came with heavy D and some supersized rubbers. And niggas in trouble if I don't start grubbing. I need to see a piece of the pie like Weezy. And that's cash money, I had fast money. Lost 10 years of my life, the judge took that from me. Now I'm back from me, let niggas flash money. Test the way I wreck, I make that ass a crash dummy. I'm a star, man. Slow your speed, take a breather, let me proceed, man. Yo, I need this, been rhyming to the kick since I was a fetus. Boss hogging niggas since Roscoe and Cletus. Duke's been a hazard, the streets made me. I don't mean no Jeep when I say yo push daisies. I'm talking with the Mac and I'll be back state P. Right now I'm at the pad, try not to rag and stay free. But please don't test them, go ask no questions. He'll blast that weapon, the cops arrest them. Get life consecutive, niggas respect it or it could get negative. Check my record, your man came through with them things. The flame niggas till their brains hang, dribble and stain the pavement with them. Games ain't meant for them, change your temperament or your frame of lace. Just by the brain, your spirit's lifting. And don't try to get what the gift is too different. I switch every minute, so you can't mimic. And anyone you get is sergeant, lieutenant. Will be dazed by the script like it was hallucinogenic. I'm a star, man.
Yeah, it's Appleton Radio, JCB Ghost. We do this every week, play local hip-hop, man. We got Can Grove, Sin Shames in the building right now.
Indeed.
You know, we came with that standstill joint, you know what I mean? What's going on, fellas?
Cameron.
How we do?
Happy birthday, my man.
I'm maxing out.
You will. I'll get your level, though. We'll work it out.
Definitely. How you been, man?
Oh, I'm doing amazing. Great day today.
Definitely happy birthday, and planning on rocking the set tonight down at the Easy, and
very excited.
Definitely.
Got Trails in the house.
Trails.
OD.
Trails.
I'm stoked. Thanks, Shoot, for having me. I
course.
got at him like 3 weeks before my birthday. I'm like, yo, my birthday's on a Wednesday. Can I rock that night?
Yeah.
And he's like, sure, man.
Rap
if you
night.
want. So,
That's what's up. Yeah, Shoop's always pulling through with the rap night dates, and big shout out to him and Jesse for holding it down. But yeah, just glad to have you through. It's been a minute since you stopped by Appleton, and glad you're back up in the Portland scene rocking again.
Oh, man, I can't wait. Big Easy. It's like home in a way, Portland. I love coming to Appleton more than anything, really. This is like the illest setup
Hey, man, thanks.
one can have. Like one man room studio / fucking...
It's the headquarters, man.
Yeah,
I mean, this is the
broadcasting
pregame.
station.
Yeah, this is the pregame for open mic night every week. You know what I'm saying? So it's really a good time, and plus we get to bless people with music that they might not hear otherwise. So,
Word.
definitely. And also we got Sin Shames in the building, who is no stranger to the Appleton radio show as well.
KBGB.
Exactly. He's
Sin.
bringing that back and adding a G on the end.
Yeah, word, man.
I got lots of names.
Yeah.
Lots of names. I keep telling people that they don't want to listen.
So we had a good time Saturday night, man. Space was crazy. Alias, Sandbag, Rue, Mayonnaise.
Oh my God.
Yeah, his first show in like years around here, right?
Yeah.
Handful of years at least.
That was my first Alias show, really.
Right, Cam,
I was
you were
like
there as
super
well, yeah.
young when he was around here, so.
Definitely, as was I. You know what I mean? But
It's just good to have him home. Good to see some old school cats. Mayo, DJ Mayonnaise was there.
yeah, putting it down. Rue killed it as
DJ
well.
Rue.
Visuals, the visuals,
Definitely, yeah. The visuals were pretty intense, man. I thought Homeboy killed that, man. He had a lot of good clips from some movies, and plus had some things that were all relative to each group as well.
Yeah, that was crazy when he was playing the videos.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
That was really
bugging.
cool. I
They
like
got
that.
the
They
Willy
didn't have our
Wonka
video, I don't
like.
think though.
What's that?
They didn't have the Trails video, but
No,
but
they
it was
didn't.
still that shit was mad cool. Like, to
Yeah.
look behind me and see Big Trails guy. Like,
Yeah, while you're rocking, exactly.
running away. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you caught that.
Yeah,
I get stupid, man.
that's pretty good, man. That's funny,
I get stupid.
no doubt.
Yeah, shit's crazy, man. They got to put some reverse middle fingers up in that bitch.
Yeah, of course.
You were doing that a lot from
That
the
shit's
stage,
taking
too.
over the world as I hear.
Serious spreading as we speak. But yeah, speaking of, I want to talk a little bit. One thing that really caught me on Saturday night with Rue's performance was, taking it back to throwing the acapellas, the classic
Dude.
90 acapellas over some of
That
his
kid can
live
match
drum machine work.
anything all
Oh
day
my
long.
God. Like,
Oh, you know what I mean? He just
straight
that's
up.
all we did through high school was just sit up in his room and he just mix everything he had. I mean, everything. Like
Yep.
he'd mix Ian Hunter with, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Dre. I mean,
Exactly. And just being able to put it down the way he did it, it really had a great feel to start the night off before
yeah.
even anybody stepped on stage to rock.
both of them, man. Mayo too. It was,
Of
you know
course.
what I mean? It's just a dying art form because of technology.
Yep.
That's one of the downsides to all this. But
Of course, yeah.
that fucking eternal argument, but. Yeah, man, I don't know. There's nothing like that
No.
for me. I just
Really, when you walk in there and you feel that and you see what they're doing and just the way they got the place amped like a pregame DJ is supposed to.
Yeah.
Like people wanted to really do back in the day. Now sometimes it's just queuing up songs, which is understandable, but to see the craft like that is
Yeah.
really what was big for me.
and that's the thing, and it's rare to see. You don't see people out doing it all the time. So when you get to see it, it's
Exactly.
kind of
Yeah,
captivating.
it's extra special, man. It's like, damn.
I was
Definitely.
surprised. I don't know. It was cold as shit that night, and
Still a
I
good
was surprised
turnout.
to see these guys. I was surprised
No,
to
it
see
was
all
dope.
kinds of people. You
Yep.
know?
Well, the lineup was pretty intense, so it's like...
Yeah, it was kind of, you don't want to miss it. I mean, if you're into local hip hop, that's the way I look at it. I mean, that was the
Sick.
to be
Plus,
at
I'm
show.
bored
That's what
all
happened.
winter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What the fuck else is there to do, you know?
We're following it up
Watch
tonight.
the Bruins and the Celtics, and But speaking of Rue, I want to get into a Rue track. We pulled up an
snap.
old school Rue track that we want to plug in real quick.
You'll
and-
reflect. This was. I mean, we go into the archives deep, but apparently he had a Plan B album at one point.
Yeah.
You
know
remember that,
anything about
He
Johnny?
raps.
Oh yeah.
That's his big rap debut.
Yeah.
DJ Rue on the microphone.
Exactly.
So we're digging in a little bit, but let's get into this track, Reflect, and just whatever.
Flavor Bakers.
More Maine hip hop. Let's go.
Thanks for nothing.
They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually.
Remember childhood chasing ice cream trucks. First day of school, freshly dipped with packed lunch. And mama cut the crust off for some extra love. Send me on my way with a have a nice day hug. I'm meeting Solly at the bottom of the driveway. Planning where to ball at the end of the school day. I'm getting home and then I'm changing out my school clothes. Ripping through the neighborhood, acting like a skate pro. We hit the fire station, swing that hoop around, hung. Now it's only 8 feet and everybody got it done. We leave the fire station, tick-tacking down the street. Dinner's on the table and my mama says I gotta eat. But mama got no time, I almost got this move down. I don't hear a word you say, get home right now. And never question me, I know you know a whole lot better. Don't test my patience, boy, you know I box like Mayweather.
But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually.
I'm sitting in the class asking for a hall pass. Roam around the halls and chasing girlies with a fat ass. And time is creeping in my seat when I ain't shit to do. I can't control my mind, so I proceed to act a damn fool. To get attention, did I mention the suspension? Saturday detention didn't teach me any lessons. Cause I'm hilarious, I crack myself up all the time. Now I entertain myself and you with stories formed to rhyme. I write my childhood down on paper just so I can look at life in 20 years, so listen while I cook books. I'm making beats up straight from scratch, I make it with my hands. And travel through these times and spaces, I'm my own man. I got my own plan, I found it just the other day. Whether you like it or not, I got a couple things to say. It worked out fine, even if my prime is past, I still got mine. I'm more inclined to get my shine stuck in the state of pine.
But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually.
This is my life, I'm sick of jerking at this bullshit. Working 9 to 5's like my life's already doing shit. I'm 20-something trying to figure out my life. I'm trying to figure out my wife. I'm trying to make it through another night. When it's bright, I might like to figure how I did it. Now it's back to struggle in my bubble and I never seem to fix it. But then I realize it's all just cause I'm grown, man. I got a new plan and this is how I do it. And I realize I'm not a kid, I got a life to live. Even if my life involves no sacrificing for a kid. I never thought I'd get this far, but it's a good thing. Soon I'm sporting mortgages, shorty sporting diamond rings. I do my thing and while I'm in, I reminisce on past. I wouldn't have changed a thing, the struggle helps me have a blast. And time may change, but let it change, you gotta let it go. And when you realize how fast it is, you're in control.
But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually. But my mind is older. They gon' have to mention me among the best eventually.
Yo, what up? This is Jay Karen, educated assholes. Educated arrogance. Educated advocates. And you're checking out Appleton Radio. JTB, Ryan Augustus, what up?
Appleton.
Who are we? Yo, who are we? We're the three. We're the three MCs. In the place to be. Educated. Most definitely.
We be the short shot MCs for the affair. Real live in 2010, we be taking it there to chop breaks from the crates. The sound is great and can't wait to perform it all from state to state.
And other countries.
Damn, I got the munchies. Students of the class.
We
You got the flunking, fronting, claiming to be something you're not. So take notes. Here's a dose of that old hip hop.
And it's the show stopping, body rocking live MCs. You've been wishing for that, come and listen to we. Trust me, we jazz up raps like us three. Cantaloupe seasons.
Funky,
Dabbling with raps, ran bad and cats. No disguising your surprise, how you had to react. Now your hand clap up, rock club at the bus stop. On a crush box, yo, we coming to rush
We got
rock.
that short shot sound to make you get down, and breaks to make B-boys quake the ground. A group of MCs that never come off key. Not 5, not 4, but just us 3. We got that short shot sound to make you get down, and breaks to make B-boys quake the ground. So rock the body, body, rock your body, body, rock the body, body, rock your body. The body rocking, non-stop and hip-hopping, minus the wristwatches, Chris popping, crib walking, talking the truest form for you and yours. Good times and rhymes getting behind the cause.
The mess.
And the answer for hip-hop heads, DJs, and break dancers. Cause the cancer in the game currently are people only out to obtain some currency.
It's an emergency for these herb MCs who step up and get burnt to the 3rd degree. Observe as we intertwine perfectly on and on for all of you to see. The duty be bring more flavor to rap and share good times, do good rhymes all over the map.
We keep it intact.
Be better than most, fuck the whack. Relax, we kicking real facts that make an impact.
We got the short shot sound to make you get down, and breaks to make B-boys quake the ground. A group of MCs that never come off key. Not 5, not 4, but just us 3. We got that short shot sound to make you get down, and breaks to make B-boys quake the ground. So rock the body, body, rock your body, body, rock the body, body, rock your body.
So rock your body, cause we're dropping the sound. If you can beat us, better join us. No one's stopping us now. We bring the vibe, build rapport in the place and be. Not,
5, 4,
but
just us 3.
Yo, who wanna test this on stairs and fresh kicks? Jay, sank your battleship with this direct hit. Reckless, leaving them firm with no doubt. Cause my people in the party know we're turning it out.
And about to keep the heat flows going to beat, so you and yours peep sets, cause the show is unique. So freak, whop a break, just don't stop the tape. CD or MP3, we're about to take this much further than making a great disc. Educated, maintaining to make hits. Break kids off with a proper chunk of that Beat Street Boogaloo proper funk. We got the short shot sound to make you get down, and breaks to make B-boys quake the ground. A group of MCs that never come off key. Not 5, not 4, but just us 3. We got that short shot sound to make you get down, and breaks to make B-boys quake the ground. So rock the body, body, rock your body, body, rock the body, body, rock your body.
Who are we?
Yo, who are we?
We're the 3.
We're the 3.
We're the 3 MCs
In the place.
In the place.
in the place to be.
Educated.
Educated.
Most definitely.
Who are we?
Who are we?
Yo, who are we?
We're the 3.
We're the 3.
We're the 3 MCs.
In the place.
In the place.
In the place to be.
Educated.
Educated.
Most definitely.
Hey, yo, what's up? It's the legendary rhyme inspector, Percy P. You're listening to my peoples, the educated advocates.
And welcome back to Appleton Radio. It's 7:22. It's cold as a bitch. And we're up in the studio. Just chilling.
We are back.
Toby, Bruce.
Toby, Bruce. We've had a lot of talks about Steve, now Toby and Bruce, but
With a smiley face over the eye.
But yeah, we just got
Right
into
after
that.
Rita's Day.
The educated advocates. No, man, I'm just trying to give a little shine to educated advocates.
EA all day.
But yeah, absolutely, man. And we got now we got OD fresh in the building as well because he's supposed to be attending some sort of schooling. But then next thing you know, bam, he's here. So what's up, OD? Good to see you.
What's up with that?
Fate smiled on me on my birthday, and a class got canceled. Oh. Somebody may have sent a threatening email on my behalf. I'm just,
Hey, that's floating around. Don't worry about it.
Class tonight, we're gonna kill you all.
That's messed up, man. I'll get a phone call. You know my luck.
Yeah. So the good news is that the 3 of you fine gentlemen are all doing a set tonight at Rap Night. So we kind of have the huge pregame show tonight. It's nice when that works out, where everybody's up here and then everybody's down there.
Trifecta.
Yeah. So what's gonna happen, man? I mean, what's in store? Give us a sneak preview. Massive.
Some real elaborate stuff.
It's going to be a lot of words said at a high-paced rate.
Okay.
In cadence to each other.
Very.
Over drums,
man,
mainly.
I thought we were doing Our Town. I'm screwed. That's ridiculous.
I might sing a little bit and dance.
Wow, all right. Keeping it hype.
I rehearse Sade all day.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing a cover night. That's crazy. I haven't even talked to Guap, man. I'm hoping he rolls through. I know he'll roll through at the last minute if he does, because that's how he do.
That's
but
how he does.
Right? I'll be on stage through song 2 and it'll be like, hey!
But that makes for a huge arrival, and it just like helps the set.
Not when
overall.
it's me. Are you kidding? I'm like the plumbing down in the old Easy, man. Like, hey, man, you see OD? Yeah, man, he's really they got to mop that corner. I don't know what's going on.
He's been there for a while, man. I mean, I think that's a perfect interlude to get into an OD track, man, called Same Ol'.
Yeah.
What do you say, man? You want to give us any insight on this? Because we're getting into it one way or the other.
Yeah, man, that was 07 going into 08. That was like one of the first cuts leading into the Bring Your ID thing. And just one of those introspective, like, you ever walk in the same town long enough, you start to see patterns and cycles and see the same, with every young generation coming up, you see the same kind of personalities arising in different people, and you just kind of go, yeah, I may see, and sometimes you get surprised, but that was what it was all about, just looking around and being like, damn, I've spent too much time walking around this place.
All right. Well, let's get into it right now. It's Appleton Radio, local hip-hop.
Seen bridges built and then fires incinerate. Crew turn liars, seen friendships disintegrate. I gone from steak to nothing on my dinner plate. Rolling up pennies, trying to grind on some winter weight. Family evolved, more nephews and nieces. My brothers and sisters mature as parents and teachers. Try to figure out this puzzle, but I'm missing key pieces. I look for religion with trouble, then found Jesus. Wrestle with temptations and demons beneath this. Veneer of calm is a storm that rages ceaseless. Watch my daughter grow, and that's my one and only weakness. Mother and my father gave me strength that still reaches. Seen beautiful women giving my sheets creases. Seen a lot of friends who love drugs now deceased with. Seen violence and racism met only with weakness. Seen too much with 2 eyes wide, damn, I'm seasick.
Nothing stays the same, everything must change. Still it's just the same old, same old. I get wet when it rains, drink away my pain. But still it's just the same old, same old.
Seen people I care about walk the path of self-destruction. Tried to help, but they couldn't shake the dark side seduction. Watched my grandfather pass, third bout with cancer. Visit grandma, thinking why'd she have to get dementia. Sunday school teacher, yo, God got some answers. Seen one kind act that erased years of anger. Seen friends turn their back, ain't gotten help from strangers. Seen criminal acts and people put themselves in danger. Seen guns up close, more than once, look down the barrel. Women having children, doctors told them they were sterile. Seen a lot of blood and bruises, cuts and scrapes. I watched the sun coming up on Sebago Lake. Seen shooting stars with my daughter at night. Stayed up late, eating s'mores, seeing how many wishes that we could make. If the Lord give it, then take it the way that it's fate. And the challenge is to find a balance in that give and take.
Nothing stays the same, everything must change. Still it's just the same old, same old. I get wet when it rains, drink away my pain. But still it's just the same old, same old.
I watch the neighborhood change, new crime, new signs, new paint on the buildings, watch it fade with time. Seen shorties come up right, gain their shines, and the hard-headed ones who couldn't stay in line, and the ones in the struggle not to lose their mind. Always feel for my people like their pain was mine. Watch the mystery of God's grand design unfold. Protect my neck, looking for that next bump in the road. Another year goes by, another year I get old, and all the things that I've seen take a toll on my soul. Sort off with a warm heart, it ends up cold, but I ain't saying nothing. Shit, you know how it goes. Seen the commander-in-chief preaching about peace, and terrorism teaching us lessons about beef. Seen years of my life walking the same streets, and with dude-ass shit I think we all could agree.
Nothing stays the same, everything must change. Still it's just the same old, same old. I get wet when it rains, drink away my pain. But still it's just the same old, same old.
We got a monotonous monopoly mountain with Mickey Mouse on top, shouting out democracy rocks, no doubt. Props to homogeny so efficient that even the small anomalies are promptly stomped out. Ground down till they bow down. Wanna trade rounds with the government? No puppets, cults, or mother shit. Just lame humans on some typical dumb shit. Don't give a fuck shit. Get money, money, but it's a super deluxe, kids. Milk and honey, I mean, I'll pretend if you'll pretend it's all good. No need to elaborate. Shit is understood. My Midas touch slightest clutch on my mic, about to bust like. My Midas touch slightest clutch on my mic, about to bust like. The sad fact is that the city is run by these cynical businessmen and their idiot sons. Well, now they're picking at your pocket watch out, cause they got it. What? Your pocket watch, what you wasn't watching of it. Switching swatches with an expensive imitation. Since the days of sipping saccharine in suburban simulations of that perfect cozy location. Evolution is dead. In exchange we get these dope innovations. It was all a phase but had legs for days. Walking down the street and now the people bow to pray. Now they TiVo television act so strange, like they all caught the brainwash at point blank range. Wake up and smell the crack cocaine. Surrounded by distractions with your cities in flames. Hope change, but no, shit just don't change. Low grade petroleum dope heads with no brains. Rod explosions to the ends of the earth, and disaster is a slow train. My Midas touch slightest clutch on my mic, about to bust like. My Midas touch slightest clutch on my mic, about to bust like. Sad fact is that the city was won by these cynical bastards and eat, sleep, breathe, eat, shit, breathe, repeat. Eat, sleep, breathe, eat, shit, breathe, repeat, repeat. Eat, sleep, breathe, eat, shit, repeat. We are all obsolete. Control, alt, delete. Eat, sleep, breathe, eat, shit, repeat. Eat, sleep, breathe, eat, shit, breathe, repeat, repeat. Eat, sleep, breathe, eat, shit, repeat. We are all obsolete. Now there's an apparently inherent brand of American arrogance where your heritage is your inheritance. Go and ask your parents about us smoking pot and marching, ain't stopping a thing. Modern day profits of products. Commerce is king, bought it with us so much as stopping to pause and to think. How much it all depends on sketchy conglomerate ink. Maybe it all comes down to who's got the dominant dream. I paint a picture where you pray with them, drop to your knees. Nothing in common with them, got no apology. Shit is not what it seems. No, shit is not what it seems. My Midas touch slightest clutch on my mic, about to bust like. My Midas touch slightest clutch on my mic, about to bust like.
Corner off market, I land flat on my feet. 151 on my tongue, I strike a match on my teeth. Sparks catch the fumes and flame lights on my breath. I exhale fire towards a outstretched cigarette. Marionettes hang from their self-imposed strings while cops catch punch drunk love from four-finger rings. I am the resurrection of Radio Raheem, pumping Chuck and Flav. Could give a fuck what you say. I'm hard bent, smashing Clark Kent's glasses when the sparks lit. This asshole's a basket case. These Scrooges with large chains and no heartbeat. They got too much in common with the late Jacob Marley. I drop two souls on the skulls of those worth expelling. The third soul hits the curb with a different spelling. So all you new jacks with backpacks who want your scene back, couldn't hold down a hard-on in PE class. Yourself, give me your rims or expiring. Your moms will see your Jordans on her telephone wire. I don't need my tool to school some old buster. My gold chain's fat enough to lynch a motherfucker. I had a b-boy stance before I learned how to walk. Drew body outlines with my Fisher Price chalk. Grew up on Ice Cube and rhymes by Ren. Rap like I just got let out of a lion's den. Creep with me in my 94 Civic. Yo, that's 10 years old, B. Man, you think I give a shit, kid? I write rhymes in darkness, bloodshot, my eyes sore. Life and death are siblings, I don't know who I like more. You bastards can talk shit, but upon me look, you'll see the illest supervillain to ever grace a comic book. And I can't knock the hustle, I just can't stand a ton of these whack cats with wax wings trying to touch the sun.
Turn cruising to the Partridge Kid. Turn cruising to the Partridge Kid. Turn cruising to the Partridge Kid. Turn cruising to the Partridge Kid.
Boombox
box on my shoulder and a B on my buckle. 45 in the holster so there won't be no trouble. You wanna talk shit, you can hold that. I spit metal like hockey players with gold caps. When shades on the blades, you motherfuckers bleed. Fuck 911, call the cousin asleep. I don't pander to the jewels or the cars and the ballin', and won't claim underground unless the sky starts falling.
Got the game all twisted. 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 Got the game all twisted.
Yo, if you're tuned in right now, congratulations, because you tried to tune in again. We had some stream problems, but hopefully the podcast is nice and clear, because we're doing it here for you.
Indeed it is, and just to keep you guys up on it, we got Cam Groves in the building,
Boom.
Sin the Shaman in the building, the Lynn, Fat Giraffe just walked in, glad to have you here. OD is in the building.
He gets the bomb drop.
Ryan J is in the building.
Get the bomb drop
No, man, I've been
Listen,
scheming on trying to get him in the building
here, homie. You're the old hat here. You've been here twice. You know what I mean? We're just glad to have everybody through, and now we can, play some more main hip hop, get into some more stuff later. But really excited for tonight for you guys to rock, as we've talked about earlier. Also, Saturday night was a good night. Basically, everybody that's here was there.
I think everyone.
Other than OD, apologies.
OD, nice job, buddy.
But yeah, great night Saturday. Great DJ sets to start the night off, and so we just been bringing you more music. That was Beware the Cynic. I'm pretty sure that was back from 2003, 2004.
Yeah, I mean, those are back in the days
mixtape.
Lurking on the mainhiphop.com message boards and things of that nature, causing trouble in those days.
Of course, before that it was P.T. Burnham, who will actually be on the show next week.
Next week we have P.T. Burnham in the building, and while we're just throwing it out there, the following week we're going to have Dirty White Hats, I believe.
Yep.
And then the following week after that,
we have freezingprocess.net coming through and talking a little bit about their music podcast that they're doing as well.
Shit.
Kind of
branching interview each other.
Yeah, bringing the two forces together.
They've been doing it huge for hip hop, so we'd like to pay some respects to them as well,
Yeah, of course. So we're going to get those guys on here and talk a little bit about music, which is really what we do every week. So more music is what we got for you guys. We're going to talk a little bit more with everybody that's in the studio. It's actually a Wednesday birthday, so we're doing it pretty big around here.
Oh, it's huge.
And
can you tell? I mean, it's just so massive.
We're actually going to get into some brand new music from Lady Essence, which is off the Rain Delay album that she just put out with Shane Rise.
Yeah.
Now, who is the girl that's on this joint again? I mean, do you remember?
I don't, because I've been sleeping, but her name is
it's Phoenix.
Phoenix Pagalici.
Yeah.
I'm probably
either way, she kills the hook and kicks a verse. Essence laces it as usual, and we haven't played this on Appleton, so first time on Appleton Radio off the Rain Delay album, Lady Essence.
Appleton.
It's the blimp! It's the blimp, Steve! No, it's not. It's Appleton Radio.
Within myself, I feel a lot of contradictions, like I want the wealth, but I ain't got a pot to piss in, right? I need my health, but I made a doctor's visit twice, and maybe 5 years. We want careers, the options isn't nice. So rhyme now or take a break and wait a second. They compare the times now to the fucking Great Depression. I don't mean to get political, ain't scheming to belittle you. To those who bend portions, this reality is typical. And that's the part that can shape me as a person, that can paint me cold realities just hanging in the curtains. You can never take it back from me, my changing has been certain. Yet you people turn your back to me like changing is a burden. I try to tell them all this raining, it will worsen. If you fail to see the flood that isn't draining at the surface, you fail to see the blood while you're waiting on a purchase. Our society is fucked, but you just say it isn't perfect.
Where did the sunny days go? Seems all we got is the hail and the sleet and the snow. We walking around not knowing our purpose. We talking down not knowing what worth is. Where did the sunny days go? When we would fight for the right to make everything right. There ain't no way to reverse this. So we live knowing what cursed is.
Within my mind, I feel a lot of ups and downs. Like I can't decide to proceed or go around life. I can't rely on smoking weed to make it sound right. I swear to God, it opens me to shades of most profound light. I know they hardly ever mean it when they say it. I know it's hard to waste a dream that you created. I know these bars are just your means of being faded, but you'll take it to the heart if you leaving all that you came with. So take a chance and dare to dance up in the devil's arms. You play the beat and give the world the words to settle on. Never street but hit the curb and you must pedal on. The rhythm's so discreet, shit, I just hope they turn the treble on. I try to tell them where I'm headed, why I'm hitting out. Then I forget it just as quickly as I said it loud. I know I'm proud of every sound, of every single rhyme. To see progression in every sentence like ink and time.
Where did the sunny days go? Seems all we got is the hail and the sleet and the snow. We walking around not knowing our purpose. We talking down not knowing what worth is. Where did the sunny days go? When we would fight for the right to make everything right.
Lady Essence,
there ain't no way to reverse this. So we live knowing what cursed is.
If I ruled the world, what would that look like?
A bunch of educated youth learning the book right. Respectful gentlemen settling for the wise ladies. Instead of baby mamas taking care of 5 babies. This shit is wild crazy. It saddens me to see the world we living in driven by pain and misery. Turn on the TV, click, what is this? Another life taking over petty bullshit. See, this my pulpit, I tell it like it is. If I ain't caring about society, nobody is. Too many rappers, not enough booths. Too many lies, not nearly enough truths. I'm starting to think that something's wrong with me for sharing. That everybody with the name is way too cool for caring. If you don't see the issue, don't make you grab a tissue. Then I ain't messing with you, your conscience gonna get you. Where did the sunny days go? Seems all we got is the hail and the sleet and the snow. We walking around not knowing our purpose. We talking down not knowing what worth is. Where did the sunny days go? When we would fight for the right to make everything right. There ain't no way to reverse this. So we live knowing what cursed is.
Yo, I got my head right. Mr. Pocket Stinky in a place to be. And you're listening to Appleton Radio. It's Mr.
What up? Mikey knows what I'm talking about. Shit. It's that Manic Mondays, baby. Manic Mondays. Come soul till I'm dumb old type, baby. Yo, check. Lost scruples, perfection is scrupulous. This whole thing not new to us. A foot soldier in a blister. I talk foolish. Well, Gus supplies the backdrop. I hop off at the last stop. See, I'm in it for the whole ride. Been doing this my whole life. So naturally, it rolls off the tongue tight. Shark bite. Worst of its kind. Try not to curse in my rhymes. Pectorals are pleasantly placed between each line. I punctuate the words that punch your palate. Malice minus clips. I'm doing donuts. Time to spit. And I stay exquisite on that extra fly. G-Shock on the wrist, limited Nikes to the neck and sky. Cool out with wifey, high-tech dialect, fat caps and task game dats and PC60s, chopped up samples, uplift me. Yo, dizzy on that Donald Bird, stay busy, yo. We stay exquisite on that extra fly. G-Shock on the wrist, limited Nikes to the neck and sky. Cool out with wifey, high-tech dialect, fat caps and task game dats, MPC 60s, chopped up samples, uplift me.
Compulsive composition, explosive competition. Stop to listen, optimism, opposition, octopus ink type wisdom. Full prism, historical, oracle, rhetorical, questionably horrible, adorably abrasive. I break this, wait kids, the funk up, luck's up. Time's a wasting while you're faking. Twice the bacon, flaking. Gold leaf, speech, retreat, relief. Repeat the mission quest. Warlords in ostrich skin vests. I digress from the point blank stare to the face. Rat race, fast pace. Not my style of swagger. Tagger with a filthy hand that span across the land. Your shit is bland. Rubber band man ain't got shit on these stacks. Page by page turner, learner. Custom made burners by yours, truly, madly, deeply. Missile one, uniquely. Heat seek, freak beats till dawn. Breaks, raw takes, practice, backflips. Running through crews in some Air Force One duck boots. Leave no marks, gum soul till I'm dumb old. Leaving no marks, gum soul till I'm dumb old. ID
soul.
freak beat. I and I.
Come soul.
206, 207.
Missile 1. Dynamo P. We stay exquisite on that extra fly. We stay exquisite on that extra fly.
Trails, Appleton Radio live, St. James.
Josh will keep it smooth.
And the Lynn is the final.
The Lynn who gives
member.
me much Skrilla on mainhiphop.com. Everyone give it up for mainhiphop.com.
Absolutely.
The sponsor of tonight.
This is meat and...
There's the Lynn coming. Meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes.
In case you don't know, the Dirt Coast CD is here, and it is for sale, and it is fire. I don't have it yet, but everyone tells me it's crazy.
Appleton.
Yeah. Exclusives on the Appleton Radio Show. That's actually live performance, meat and potatoes, along with the Lynn on the cuts.
Slide that mic over the Lynn's way since he's in the building, man.
Big Bob Barker thing.
Yeah,
over
you know
here.
it is. It's Price is Right. Price is Right. You know.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
First of all, welcome, to Appleton Radio, man. Finally glad to have you in the building.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
So that was from the Main Hip Hop 500. We determined,
It was definitely a battle, but I don't remember the name of it. But yeah, it was something like that. Yeah.
It was hosted by, I think that was Santiago and Goggles or whatever. But you mentioned that was the first time you might have collaborated with Poor and Boons live.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the first times I think we all played. The three of us played together as they were Meat and Potatoes, and then they kind of threw me in there at some point, and I think that was definitely one of the first times we played live in front of people. I don't know. It was either, I think probably the first time we ever did it, whatever, it was Free Street, I'm guessing, is like messing around, whatever,
Right.
but then that might have been one of the first times we had, we got a show together or whatever.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
cool, man. Hey, we like to take it back and, try to chop up as much of the stuff that I've accumulated and get it in, for the record on the live show, man.
Of course.
So
Yeah, that's
cool.
crazy you guys have that. I haven't heard that in, I don't even know how long. I had a recording, that same one, but
Yeah.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah, pulled it out of the crates. And
That's
also,
fun.
just a quick question. I mean, as far as like the life of Dirt Co., where was that along the timeline? Like, was that right at the beginning when you guys all started working together, or was
Yeah, that was definitely early on.
Okay.
I jumped in later on though.
Okay.
It was definitely kind of Joe at that time. Boondocks, Joe,
Yeah. Right.
Poor, Eric, so Rent and Missile.
Yeah.
Were-
Yeah.
4 of them were living on Morning Street.
Yeah.
And that, I'm pretty sure the 4 of them, and I'm trying to think who else. Well, it kind of extended a little bit beyond. We kind of had other people like Rich and stuff, graffiti
right.
artists. He would come around and freestyle and stuff at Free Street, whatever. But definitely his heavier hand was in the graffiti and all that other stuff. So we had more people that were involved. And I think there's a picture, and I can't even remember everyone's name that was kind of involved or ever remember. But Rich did an entire car that said Dirk. Remember that picture that was posted on
the
hip-hop?
one over by B&M Big
He did that
Jeans,
entire
right?
car.
Yeah, man, I
that's
remember when he
huge
bombed
Dirt Co.
that.
And he put everyone's name on top.
Yeah.
That's everyone officially that was sort of affiliated or whatever with Dirt Co. at the time. But I kind of jumped in a little bit late with the music, and I kind of got pulled in a little bit by Chang, Altruistic at the time.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Big
knew
shout
him. I
out.
grew up with him, and actually we went to like preschool and all that stuff together. So he kind of dragged me in with him and his affiliation with Joe and all those other guys. So I kind of was like, okay, definitely, I'll jump into all this stuff. But I was kind of a latecomer to all that stuff. But I think that was about the time that we all started kind of getting some stuff together. They were already recording, had done some stuff with Cut Caper as well.
Right, yeah.
Just recordings and stuff.
Real time.
What were some of the tracks? I gotta see if I can pull up my memory here. No, I'm gonna
Dirt Co.
fail.
tracks you're thinking?
Yeah, there were 2 specific tracks that that they recorded with Cut Caper. God, if you play them, I'll tell you right off the bat they're them. It's the one with the flute.
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to go, but
and then crap, I forget the other name. Oh, I'm failing here really bad.
It happens.
But those are the 2 first ones that they recorded with Caper, and then the rest of the recordings we did with Poor and all that other stuff was essentially at the place there where they were living. But yeah, that was pretty early on. Wow, I'm sorry, I'm blown away. That is a memory flashback.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point, man. That's the whole point. We dig back, and actually, just to kind of keep that going, there's also another track that we've played here once or twice on the Appleton radio show that features another affiliate. I'm not really sure whether he was involved fully, but I know he did a lot of tracks. It's a joint that you did with Mainline. And that's definitely an older track that we fixed in a couple of times. And the name of that joint again was House of the Sleeping.
House of the Sleeping. Yep.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
And I love the fact that the whole beginning of it stays just instrumental, and you kind of let the beat breathe and really set the tone for when he comes in. Because I mean, even when he was up in Presque Isle with Poor initially and just recording some demo type stuff up there, like I was really interested in what Mainline was doing. So I didn't hear this until probably about a year ago.
Yep.
Had never heard it before.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah,
it was really dope when JT pulled it out. So just where were you on that? Like, you did the production, he did the emceeing. Was it during that whole era as well?
Yep, that was definitely kind of in that era. He came over one day. I just had this beat that was hanging around. I definitely wanted to get him on something. I was working. That's on. I believe that's on Through the Ones, the album called Through the Ones.
Correct.
You gotta tell me what
I'm
songs
glad-
are on my own album.
Well,
No,
that's what Appleton
someone's
Radio's
gotta
good
do it.
for.
Yeah, that's on that album, and I just kind of had a beat hanging around. It was a longer, and it was going to be an instrumental album, so it was kind of the beat itself was an instrumental type of thing. But he liked it enough and wanted to jump on it, and he killed it.
Yeah, definitely did.
He killed
Definitely did. So big shout out to Mainline.
Yeah.
Definitely thank you for coming through and talking with us. We're gonna keep it moving. We got man. Groves here, Sins here, OD, Ryan J. We're gonna keep it going.
Trails.
It's JTB, Ryan Augustus with the Lynn and Mainline.
P-Dank.
P-Dank, son.
All right, let's go to the song. We cranked this at the Big Easy. It was
I
dope as hell.
banged this joint live at the Big Easy.
Oh, nice.
Definitely.
Shout out to J Jack.
For the record.
Speaking of banging shit, shout out to J Jack.
fair score was a part of the problem. Art of the job was walk ready, all talk, heavy and calm. Arm steady, palm sweaty grip, holding his staff. Ass visions to pass, still regretting the math. Not divisible laughs, cast as critical traps past the interview. Is it you that I thought brought the digital back to catch critical slack? Cause cats into you. Ended who, what and where, why's their lies. Well hidden, driven, forbidden sins in the air rise. Fair child, cut the rules cause it's their style. And wear wild with robotic arms that steal souls and hold converted to make bombs. Is it song scripture to songs and like wrong, get it? Main digging it all, the lane switching involved in lane kissing the balls. Picture me falling off the wall is often called the awkward stalk. And you still patted away till the bone stock ills and the pattern would change its play. Naysayers get windmilled and fade away, but still slave and chill graves from day to day. Get filled and shitsville, I hate to say. Wait, now hold it up, ain't making no mistakes. Dirt cover topics on top of graves, the honors brave. Science rockets and I ain't stopping the farmers pay. Armors gray and needing repair on delay. Coalition so efficient in this artist state. So my decision is I'm living in a part that's safe. I'll tend to sheep, I got a fucking arc to make. Floodwaters engulf the land, slaughtering off the man. Takeover, makeover, start the race. The wait's over, now the wait couldn't hold you back. So this track, harvest love on the road to black. Flow exact, in fact, the facsimile. Contact wax who lack that ability to bomb cats' ass with vast pass delivery. Now ask who is that? It's me, the last killing bee. Killing machine while your A+ is still a C. Still it be just the age of a real MC. So stop fronting, your skill is weak until it peaks. I speak Dilla beats and creep on the wheel of feet. Thrill of street, still a beast. Won't let your children eat. I'm main dog, sour face, keep you feeling sweet.
Yeah, Appleton Radio. Everybody went to smoke. We still got a few cats in the building.
Smoked like half as much today because of our performance tonight.
All right, that's a good look. Yo, I just thought, while all these smokers are smoking, we can just talk about something. I mean, let the smoker smoke, let the sleeper sleep. I mean, listen, we got Trails in the building, we got Cam Groves. I mean, I got a question. All right, I know what we can do here at actually, Kate, take that back. I have a question for you. What is your favorite song off Fits and Starts?
Oh yeah.
Personally. That's I'm just curious, throwing it out there.
Fits and Starts.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Wow. My favorite of Brian in terms of his verses and shit like that. Silk Covered Ruins, I think, is Banana's verse.
All right.
Some other stuff.
That's it. I mean, that's it. I was a little distracted that you said it, man. That's the one. And the reason why I asked you, because I'm stuck on it now, is because that's what we're gonna play real quick. But I mean, we've been wanting to get you up here to give you fucking daps on the whole production, Steez, and everything. And like, I mean, obviously, like with a rapper like Sin, you have a big problem. I mean, he's not gonna sound good on his own. You have to really produce that shit. No, I'm fucking with you, man. But it's good having you up here, and being able to get some insight. So yeah, I say we get right into Silk Cover Ruins right now in Appleton and keep the music going while the smokers smoke and the sleepers sleep.
Now, your credentials, please.
Investigative reporter, Galaxy Communications.
Well, come in then. Come in. Come on.
Wow, Doctor. You ought to be able to see a storm coming up 1,000,000 miles away.
Yes, we can. And there is a storm coming up. But I've never sighted anything like this one before. Here, let me explain this.
Let us stop.
One for the bass, two more for the treble. I got a forked tongue to some, I spell trouble. Don't really like people, don't blend well with others. To some I'm pure evil, I'm low down, deceitful. I have no faith in humans, no hope for the future. I don't like my bank, I live in fear of my computer. Alone in my room, wind blows, the windows rattle. And if I can smoke enough weed, then maybe I'll
what the outcome. I'm cursed to walk the earth. I wish it weren't the truth, but I'll take it for what it's worth. Today will mark the birth of a slight sliver of effort, but I'm only taking baby steps. Don't push me or I'll quit. A shorter fuse is lit, self-destructive counterfeit. Need to fake it, burn some fuel, so I run around a bit. I guess I should have bit my lip. Never one for tongue in cheek. Never run from anyone that didn't point a loaded gun with no safety aiming at me. They try to lace me with everything but the kitchen sink, cause they hate me like they hate you. But it's only cause they ain't you. Embrace the freedom to say fuck them, cause you know we don't need them.
Now you see, I have always known. Essential fact is that you cannot talk about space and time separately.
There was nothing left of me, and there'd be nothing left to see. I'm just a sliver, just a fraction of a second. Watch me sliver, in and out of sight, in and out of time, in and out of night. Sometimes I wish that I could trade my life. When it's not alright, it's not a fight to finish, just a fight to make it out alive. I'm leaving all the breathing up to you. If I should not survive the struggle, try to juggle your own fate and fake your faith. There's no trace of an ounce of truth displayed across your face. It's such a waste, your place to hate. You unleash it, then you wait for your disease to take its shape, and then attack and penetrate. Skin is thick from generations of enduring all this shit. Experience in the art of taking hits. I'm well equipped, I never run, I never hide. Yo, that's a lie, I always hide, but don't escape the less than great. It never breaks, it just resides. It's attached, it grows and spreads. Its influence is cancerous. Everybody has a strain, but we can't explain what the answer is. We'll be lost against the dead, gradually losing our heads. We know the end is near, but we can't get up out of bed to face the sun. We'd rather run the polar opposite direction than stay and face invasion and the occasional aggression.
You picks to mess them up, You picks to mess them up. You picks to mess them up.
Away. I wonder if I got it, then what they got to profit from the sitting, ticking, sick of the way I got this, numbing all of this saturation, occupation, status chasing, moderation, got off and out the window, walking widows. Where did it go? My it. How many comments on your life hits? It only takes a single man to initiate the virus. The plug me in, keep my technology scattered. So many ugly things could sit right underneath your skin and doesn't matter. We're in the shattered glass globe where everyone picks a cracked piece to keep and uphold. I smoke my cigarette smoke coming out my mouth, out the exhaust pipe, and everything is alright because where I'm going is productive. I've been stuck with my reflections, defenses, efforts, tendencies for 28 years and all these canons of centuries. I pick up a person, a TV, it worries me, and recent studies have shown me that you can study it all. Not even the dog that piss against the wall of Babylon shall escape the judgment coming from this place we call our home. But that's a rumor, and rumors are best left alone to be smudged out in the atmosphere, picked up on our phones.
Appleton.
Just another day in the great town. Have to pop lifeless, easy to stay down. Frown when I'm like this. Clowns thinking that they sound like this, but it's all fantasy, damn it. See, the tab duck, the lab puffer. Overall bad motherfucker. Grab dap and not grip. Seen the snot drip, drip from the yucca. Sick shit from first big tip till the last bit. Hit the condenser, get entering the lands unadvised. Couldn't see me on the clouds, read with your bare eyes. Influenza out the speaker. Creep streets to keep reefer on burn mode. Spurn foes fasten like they tassin' them my old lessons. Should've learned those way back. Get to see the data. I play in your rec league. Pro flow, amateur chat. Damage sets till your neck bleed from overdone motion. Open like Mondays at Free Street. Geeks go break out your cheat sheet. Sinister peeps, eat feet. I'm real kicking like Pete the Prime Minister. Limits are just a rough sketch of the boundaries. On my sound, please, no fences. Tenses the steps that I'm storming. Like my 5 a.m. bus arrival in Compton. Must pay the price. Want advice, let go. My last iota of concern. Feel the burn when you sweat, yo. Like yoga, 110 degrees. Lemon MCs looking nice in the live. I can't get no run. Book my mic in your spot. I get done like the vertican. The voters consensus. Enchanted by the evil temptress. Am I really all alone in this place? Tastes bitter to be right all along. Jaded sight, not wrong. My car's almost gone. I write songs and then smoke them. Died the second time that I spoke them. Maybe I never should've woke them from the deep depths. We sleeping dogs slept peaceful, undisturbed, undergirded with desire. Herbs on curves, speaking words of a liar personified. Say it ain't fire. Bonafide, call the digits when you want it live. Won't fidget, rip it 2 feet above head. Fed midgets get accustomed to the idea. I'll always be here just to crush them. Demons in my ears, on occasion I can hush them. Other times so near, touch them, fuck them, buck them back to their birth. Pack too much girth, barely fitting in the booth. Juice spitting, tooth bitten, still kicking, and always on hitting.
Hey yo, my pen is lethal. When the ink spills, there'll be no sequel. Apparently transparent, MCs are see-through and unimportant. It's obvious I'm repping Portland, where there's more than enough rappers to die of boredom. And that's why I need to stick out. I whip my dick out and dig out your bitch from the back. Hear a smack from mushroom bruises. I'm hung like nooses in suicide cases, and like horses in races. My horse get replaced by my freestyle that's tasteless. Like fine wine, I'm ageless. I write rhymes on pages of papers and zigzags. When I get a big bag of pennies, I've been bad. Ask any who's been had. Got plenty of friends that can test. I've been blessed with techniques and talent. Looks like I got next. I drink lots of liquor, so looks like your luck's up. We're battling, say something, otherwise shut the fuck up. Hit you in the face like the bass from a cloud's beat. From scenes you get erased while I'm embraced like the Cosbys. Slur words like Ozzy, straight stutter on the mic. If I fuck up at shows, I'm still butter and I'm like 11-year veteran, premature fixture. Watch me take you out the frame and rip you out the picture.
And here we go again. Frames have been with no karma. On my 36th sin, I don't fuck sheep, I fuck the farm. Deranged lunatic, when a bathing coop of chicken shit. Going out to prove the best when all I did was get the groupies sick. I burn the candles, a perverted Tim Sample. Yeah, the bitch gave me brain, I got it sitting on the mantle. And this is Maine, don't give a fuck about a minko. Bring a bitch from out of state, we'll give a test if she can deep throat. If county chicks don't get the shit from them, we don't put a dick in them. Born and bred up north, I got a little bit of hick in him. I'm something country. I'll pluck a banjo when it's sunny. Drag a mama out of bummers and bust another for the tummy. A mixtape? I came back to fix fate. Came back just like come to spit out when chicks hate. I'm like an Elvis, making these rappers jealous. Bitches punching a low keypad, you ain't man enough to tell us. Paul Bunyan, come in logging a couple of onions. A couple of 100 punchlines and 1,000 beats is pumping. 207, send the pansy bands back to heaven. Son Jeffries knows the truth, this pussy rocket ain't contending. The bull moose, I'm letting the hounds loose. This town has finally caught the flu, everyone's Joseph with the juice. Spit good, I run this shit like Michael Chitwood. If Joel slowly funds the album, I'll float away like I was driftwood. Retarded barnacle, claiming that we're as hard as you. Canaan and Portland famous give the gift to the ones we hardly knew. So fuck my sins if you got the guts, you should have win. But if the words will wish you luck, but out then I guess you jumped the bridge. Yo, Golden Touch, Mill Pavement, Bread, KGB, A-Frame, Mike Clouds on the beat.
Appleton Radio, JTB, Ryan Augustus, every Wednesday night. Hip-hop is what we talk about.
Indeed it is.
Children ruining your lives.
Exactly.
But yeah,
totally joking.
So big ups. We've been playing a lot. That was A-Frame and Mike Clouds right there. Port City rap with Brett in the main KGB. We got you in the building. How you doing over there, man?
It's in the shames.
Of course.
It's in the shamans. Wait, it's in the shaman.
Shaman?
I like shamans.
Ain't no shame in the main. I mean, I'm looking through it.
You should be.
It's in shames. No, it's not. It's these guys' birthday, man. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Josh hasn't been here. I just came here to kick it and kind of support and breathe in the secondhand smoke.
No doubt.
Yeah,
Well,
it's always
happy to
good
have
luck.
you here. Happy to play some music.
We provided you plenty of that.
Yeah, so I mean, and I know with Cam Groves, like maybe we could swing into a little exclusive
shit.
that you slipped us, you know, to keep the new music coming too. What do you got to say about this action?
This track, well, I'm hesitant to even like play it really right now, but I love it so much. And big ups to Leon Sampson.
All right.
He called me up one night. He was like, "Yo, man, you want to just try to make a beat or something?"
The hats.
And I'm like, "Yep, let's do it." So I drove up to Portland. We flipped a sample I've been wanting to flip for a minute, and I had a hook ready to go, kind of, and like we were just singing. As soon as we were like singing the hook to the stems that he had made, I'm like, "All right, good, we got a song here. We have a song." So within like 24, 48 hours, we had this done and mastered by John Wyman, which is sweet.
Nice.
Big up to John Wyman as well. So
and this is for like an upcoming project.
yeah, this was probably going to be the single for Grovenistic.
Okay, all right.
Next album coming out. I want to say pre-summer, definitely spring. I'm not going to say anything and dedicate myself to anything right now, but definitely pre-summer is what I'm aiming for.
son.
Like a nice a lot of the songs got a good summer vibe to it, so and there's a lot. Speaking of P-Dank, there's a lot going on, so there's a lot to come for P-Dank. The next quarter.
Maybe we'll get into that in a couple minutes, man. After we kick this track that we were gonna play.
Yeah, this track right here, "Diamond in the Rough."
Diamond in the Rough, Cam Groves, super exclusive. Don't jack it, man.
You've probably lived this before. I
wait, who made the
guarantee
beat?
you. Yeah, big up Leon Sampson.
Dirty White Hat's going to be in the building in 2 weeks on Appleton. That was definitely loud.
P-Dank.
Let's get into it.
Girl, I know that you hate your job, but I love coming by just to see you work. Yeah, I know that you work at McDonald's. At least your manager let you be the clerk. I wish I could join you on your break. To see you in this place puts a smile on my face. When it comes to love, I know finding it is tough. My favorite thing in life is a diamond in the rough. Damn girl, you got a pretty face, but you're stuck here in this shitty place. And I can tell by the way you blush that you prefer not to be seen here very much. I came here for fries and a burger, but now I got my eye on my server. Big Mac gripping, watching you perform. Ass in black slacks, looking good up in that uniform. Name tag on, so I don't have to ask you. I called you Ashley, you froze like a statue. Wish I had the cash to save you from the fast food and take you to a place where you don't have to clean a bathroom. But I don't have the funds, if you couldn't tell by me paying you in ones. I'm the type of dude who likes to have fun, so I got a milkshake hoping you would get the pun. Girl, I know that you hate your job, but I love coming by just to see you work. Yeah, I know that you work at Dunkin' Donuts, at least your manager let you be the clerk. I wish I could join you on your break. To see you in this place puts a smile on my face. When it comes to love, I know finding it is tough. My favorite thing in life is a diamond in the rough. You know what? I think I'll roll up to my favorite hot mom that works at Dunkin' Donuts. It's an everyday stop on my route. She knows it's me when I speak into the drive-thru. It's that coffee cup hoarder. $2.25, she already knows my order. One day I'll tell her ain't nothing gonna stop me, that I love a woman who knows how to make my coffee. No makeup, nah, you don't have to wear much. Headset on, so you like to keep your hair up. You got a nice smile, your eyes are bomb. I never seen a flyer mom with a visor on. Girl, I know you like me cause I'm young, and I love the way you call me hun. I wanna take you out to dinner. In figure out a way to get that ring off your finger. Girl, I know that you hate your job, but I love coming by just to see you work. Yeah, I know that you work at McDonald's, at least your manager let you be the clerk. I wish I could join you on your break. To see you in this place puts a smile on my face. When it comes to love, I know finding it is tough. My favorite thing in life is a diamond in the rough. Girl, I know that you hate your job, but I love coming by just to see you work. Yeah, I know that you work at Dunkin' Donuts, at least your manager let you be the clerk. I wish I could join you on your break. To see you in this place puts a smile on my face. When it comes to love, I know finding it is tough. My favorite thing in life is a diamond in the rough.
Yeah, Cam Groves, Appleton Radio's super exclusive hot off the presses, you know?
That was for you, babe.
Be quiet. So
Oh,
we're
man. I mean-
basically going to go get a coffee and a sandwich and a Big Mac and all. We're going to go hit up some fast food.
I'm telling you, the ones in Wells.
Oh, yeah.
Man,
Duncan and Mickey D's, and you got all the fast
That
food,
was
you know?
truly inspired by me going through the drive-thru. Some like hot blonde, probably 19, 20-year-old. She's like, "Here's your food." And I'm like, man, she hates her job, but I love it.
Yeah.
I love how much she hates her job right now. And it's great. Like, and that's, you know, you can't tell me you don't go to like a gas station and see this. Like, what is she working here for? Like, why isn't she working at a Gap or something? You know what I mean? Like so it's like, that's
All right.
like, you got those. It's a really deep track, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Super deep.
We got that, hut, you know, it's on that hut for a heavy, you know, you got a targeted demographic, you know, making moves with
And like I said,
tracks.
big up Leon Sampson playing the deep boop
Yeah.
piano. Oh man.
I'm looking forward to chat with him when he comes up here too.
I know Leon's listening. You should text me.
Yeah,
Hit
he
me on
took-
Facebook right now. Tell me what your MC name's gonna be.
What?
His producer name.
Or
I
his
say
producer
Leo.
name.
Leo producer.
I talked to Nick today, and he said he thinks he's got his, and he said Wonder Bra, like BRAH. Wonder Bra. Yeah, Wonder Bra.
Wonder Bra.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Tim Skeevy. Big shouts.
Big
No
things
doubt.
happening.
Dirty white hats doing it.
Well, you know, since we're moving all over the map tonight, I thought we'd kick it back to live poets.
Jesus.
Past the MCs, man, with Sample 208.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about this track? Because I'm not even 100% sure who's on it. Maybe after you
I
listen.
remember Sample, I think, was from the West Coast.
Okay.
I'd never met him, but I do remember that album getting a lot, or that track getting a lot of scrutiny for sounding a lot like Pass the Pipe by The Far Side.
Oh.
And I never put that together until I heard that, and then I was like, yeah, they kind of did about that
Kind of
shit.
did, yeah.
But it's a fun track. It's dope. It's old.
Yeah.
95.
Very old.
I mean, that's one of the cool things, man. This is about as far back
Yeah,
as
you love
as
making
my
me feel
archives go.
old.
You know, hey, I'm older than you, man. So
Jesus
yeah, absolutely,
Christ.
I got to pass that off with somebody.
How old are you, Cam? How old are you this year?
I'm 27.
27.
And I look 17. I sound 12.
Am I really?
I'm
Am I
doing
really
good.
the youngest in the room right now? Because that's pretty scary.
35-year-old
I
women
am.
love me.
It's true. All right.
And heavy girls.
So let's get into this classic live
Past
poets.
the MCs, past the MCs, past the...
Yes, y'all. Don't test y'all. I'm on a quest, y'all. And it don't stop or quit. Yo, I've seen stars, I've been to Mars. Got many directional pulls when I'm off on a safari. Hardly finished when I started. Grabbed the mic and I departed. Away from the fake MCs who plague my daily every day of my life. I have sessions of regression, decision making, suggestions, and life lessons as the hands of time turn the rays of the sun. Burn my neck, my path to nowhere. Help me find my respect. I check my hat at the door. Now this means war. I have to fight with the mic because I don't want to rhyme anymore. I climb from the floor to a chandelier. I jump off and I proceed to take my soul into another atmosphere as I journey through thought patterns in space. I erase my fate. I'm on a one-way quest to another place. I can't hesitate, turn around and go back because I just left the land of the wax.
Nomadic travels lands
that no man can withstand upon 20,000 leagues over MCs. I'm speaking on times with rhyme consistent, strictly ghetto shit, no clicks I run with soul. MPC 3000, 2 techniques, flow hundreds, SP, ill techniques and verbal tones. I can't forget the broken beats and the microphones. Leave me alone, there's no vocals I spit. I'm the pinnacle, even a falling from this lyricist cliff. They hit rock bottom verse with that keep it real tip. Don't wanna hear no more R&B rapping bullshit. I smile as I walk the prearranged paths of battle, sabotage with improvised paragraphs. Mirage clearly seen through as I proceed to make history a million styles ahead as I pass the MCs.
Pass the MCs, 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 pass the MCs. Time I kick a rhyme that will blow your mind.
Security, yeah, yeah. I want some security.
Beyond the bar, rhyme stronger than the harder lines. They told my autumn to write it, call him and fall in line. I disregard him and hit him harder with smarter rhymes. Type to get retarded while giving logic a call it nine. Means I'm probably writing while you probably are reciting all the verses that I worded at the party uninvited. And you hardly get it right, it's like your target's getting sniped with a bomb and 3 grenade launchers all up in your sight. I'm just sniffing on the potency, rip you into pieces while you gripping on your rosaries. Calling out to Jesus like I'm lifted on some holy seeds. Harder to believe it cause you spitting with them ovaries. No babies, I can flow with these. And fuck you if you doubted, son. You never heard the sound I run. I'm sprinting on a beat, raining heat like a cloudy sun. Checking all you rowdy ones, the weakest or the loudest ones. Never hear them talk when I'm spazzing to the pounded drum.
Scream to infinity and beyond. Get it, pay attention to what we be on. Scream if there's something we disagree on. We can solve it the minute we put the beat on. Scream to infinity and beyond. Get it, pay attention to what we be on. Scream if there's something we disagree on. We can solve it the minute we put the beat on.
First I take a certain blend, I work into a perfect gem. Multiply times 333 and a third percent. Keep it 100 done, it's no wonder you herbs is bent. All I see is pussy, but I ain't pushing the percent. I see the bitch and you dunny, and you prefer the bench. I prefer the crowd, fly the clouds where the birds are sent. The danger zone, get trained alone and then emerges men. Me, I built the whole machine, your team can't even turn a wrench. My urge to vent, considered to be a current event. If power was measured in money, son, you wouldn't earn a cent. Sticking out your neck, I'll bet I give it the firmest clench. I just learn words like a freshman nerd who be learning French. You a nervous wreck, it's right that you make a nervous record. I can smell a rapper's fade from here like a German shepherd. Before you enter in my cipher, better learn the X's. ITA will fuck up your day, it's like you burned your breakfast.
Scream to infinity and beyond. Get it, pay attention to what we be on. Scream if there's something we disagree on. We can solve it the minute we put the beat on. Scream to infinity and beyond. Get it, pay attention to what we be on. Scream if there's something we disagree on. We can solve it the minute we put the beat on.
I thought you was building a kitchen, the way you counterfeited, duplicated pussy, copycatting, and you proud of this shit. Your shit don't bump like vowels and pimples. Your vocab don't grab your vowels, it's simple. Your records sound better than you do at the venue, and you are a cooler person than you trying to potential. B, you're trying to MC, you're just empty. Fake phony jabroni, you're one of the many. Too many to count, but I'm ready to pounce and play cat to the mouse. I got traps in the house and traps to replace the other traps when I'm out. You can study old buddy, get a chapter amount. Cause all that itty bitty, indirect and non-witty is non-competitive for spitters in my city. The money that you blew in the date, looking skinny cause the committee that's with me, the illest crew in the state. You can stick to the beef like it's cured. Me, I'm trying to grow, not much room for manure. Dash to it.
To infinity and beyond. Get it, pay attention to what we be on. Scream if there's something we disagree on. We can solve it the minute we put the beat on. Scream to infinity and beyond. Get it, pay attention to what we be on. Scream if there's something we disagree on. We can solve it the minute we put the beat on. Scream.
Welcome to Appleton Radio Show, where no one named Josh Harps is allowed in any way, shape, or form. And if your name is Doc Josh, Mr. Harps, you are banned forever. I just want to throw that out there. Strict radio.
I got the first booze.
Who let him in here?
Yo, this is Domingo. I think I'm drunk as fuck.
I'm in front of the pack with a bundle of crack. I'm not stack B, but yo, I bundle the stack with a clip for the Mac and a clip for the stack and a black on black 44. I keep in the back. Anybody wanna set it? I'll be right where I'm at. On the block, grinding harder in the booth, riding tracks. You might catch me by the bar, rolling weed in a cigar, pulling off with somebody breezy in the car. Damn. I'm a stunner, gunner, locally known for the coca weed. Fiends, they approaching me. Affiliates my name, grinding that's my game. I move it all the same, install it in your brain. Cock back, squeeze the Mac, heat the pound. Laying down, niggas point when I'm around. But that's alright with me, you got the right to be. I hate it, you haters, that's the shit that I like to see. You don't wanna see me rich, don't wanna see me ball. You don't wanna see me fly, wanna see me fall. You don't wanna see me do my thing, rock my chain. You haters, haters, haters. You don't wanna see me rich, don't wanna see me ball. You don't wanna see me fly, wanna see me fall. You don't wanna see me do my thing, rock my chain. You haters, haters. To all the haters in the place, I got a gun on my way, so please keep the bullshit out my face, okay? I get what I got cause I grind so hard. I grind so hard, gotta get some more. No, I'm not cocky, no, I'm not arrogant, but try to take what I got, you get sunk like a battleship. My trunk rattling, subwoofer stumping, haters ice grilling and they ain't got nothing. You niggas talking way too slick, like the swagger don't got your bitch on my dick. All eyes on me like I'm 2 PAC. I breeze like a new AC, you feel me? The heat stay on me, the streets stay want me. Your beef stay phony like a BK burger. You jaw rule ass niggas, you screaming out murder. I come through guns too, squeezing out murder. You don't wanna see me rich, don't wanna see me ball. You don't wanna see me fly, wanna see me fall. You don't wanna see me do my thing, rock my chain. You haters, haters. You don't wanna see me rich, don't wanna see me ball. You don't wanna see me fly, wanna see me fall. You don't wanna see me do my thing, rock my chain. You haters, haters.
Rap night. 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 Rap night.
Yo, who's standing up to second guess? My flow is dangerous like random unprotected sex. Yes, I'll break a piece off of infinity and keep it in a song and bring along to your vicinity. I'm lyrically defeating heathens, don't believe I need a reason to be spitting and hitting it off against the ceiling. Listen, this is my vision of insanity. Stare into my eyes and then decide if you can stand to me. Society is dumbing down the masses, teaching everyone that passes herd to sheep, so I chose to fail my classes. They're telling kids to drink and smoke, and I know they think it's dope. The pun's intended, but I bet you didn't get the joke. I would be straight edge if it wasn't such a hassle. I'd probably fit in with those self-righteous assholes. If only the alcohol didn't taste so great. If only the drugs weren't so available to take. Maybe then I wouldn't think that life was fake. And maybe then I'd have more time left to create. You'll never beat me in a high horse race. My soapbox is enormous, so just hide your face. You're all zombies following the one in front of you. When left alone, you bitch and moan and don't know what to do. How will you deal when no one's real enough to comfort you? What you gonna do? Yeah, no one will come for you. You're all zombies following the one in front of you. When left alone, you bitch and moan and don't know what to do. How will you deal when no one's real enough to comfort you? What you gonna do? Yeah, no one will come for you. 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 No one will come. Diving in head first, yeah, this is how it started. I remember vividly the look they gave when I departed. My mind already reason to be finding out. You're also clueless to the secrets held behind my frown. They're also ruthless and to be treason to recite them now. I keep my 2 cents in between the rhymes inside my sound. Thank God I'm useless or I'd see this as a time to drown. My thoughts are fluid when I keep the soap inside my mouth. We've all been through this, but I need this to be winding down. That's why I do this, so believe this is my time to bow. You're all zombies following the one in front of you. When left alone, you're bitching, moaning, don't know what to do. How will you deal when no one's real enough to comfort you? What you gonna do? Yeah, no one will come for you. You're all zombies following the one in front of you. When left alone, you're bitching, moaning, don't know what to do. How will you deal when no one's real enough to comfort you? What you gonna do? Yeah, no one will come for you.
And you notice they were.
Look at this place. It's going crazy.
Cigars.
Can you hear this?
Now it's 5 cigars.
This is what the Appleton Radio headquarters is right now.
Help, motherfucker.
That's how we're doing.
Easy, listen. It's the Appleton Radio Show.
That was great. There was like so many conversations.
You know what?
On,
It just happens. You get a bunch of hip hop heads together. People are gonna start chattering. Ventilation of the lungs.
OD, what's up, man? I
OD,
see you on
it's
the
your
mic
birthday.
situation.
Let's talk for a minute, OD, because everybody needs a little bit more FaceTime with OD. Is basically how I feel about things.
Well, you and 2 other people, but yeah, thank you, man.
No problem at all, man. And you're rocking a set tonight, or at least rocking a couple tracks.
Yeah,
I know you got on the Trails and Co. I know you got on the Trails and Co. project.
Yeah,
so
man,
tell us a little bit about that.
That was fun, man. I reached out to Sen, dug the Fits and Starts album. Hadn't heard anything like that in a minute that came out. You know what I mean? Obviously, to Lynn putting it down on beats. I did the review, and it's funny, since I started Outwork and started digging in, and really listening through an entire album, I have so much more respect for everybody out here doing that stuff. And I think if more people sat down, even if it's somebody that rubs you the wrong way, sometimes you listen to their art and you're just like, damn, you see them in a different light. Not that that was the case with you guys, but motherfucker, no. But no, you know what I mean? And reached out, and got almost an immediate response, which is, how that goes with MCs, man. That's as trying to get artists together is like trying to schedule, I don't even know. And it was, it just happened real quick. Dug the styles, got in, laced the joint, and was happy with the outcome, and it was, that's like that early low end grime, those beats, those speak to me. So it wasn't, you know what I mean? That's not a stretch. That's not a stretch for me to get on. And down the road, looking into other areas too, man. Like going into February, picking up some new equipment. I've been in a weird lackluster spot, but it's you go a couple months without something, and now OD's going into withdrawals, and the pen is getting thick again. So it's time to jump back in, and that's just the cycle. People go through growing pains like that. So
definitely good to hear. And also I know that you've actually got some another project coming out with Guap here in the near future, right?
Yeah. Well, we've outlined a project. We've got in a little bit and got some writing done, gotten the ball rolling, but we haven't, jumped in the studio. We're still at that phase where after Bring Your ID, we went with a lot of sound click and beats that, logistically we couldn't do much with. MCs noticed, heard the lyrics, heard the delivery, and we're like, okay, what's the next step? And that's what we're outlining right now. We want to make sure the next thing that we do right, we do proper, so we can do, an actual release. We got some production from the Lynn, from Jay Karen, trying to holler at Mike B.
Okay.
Z sent me a couple beats. Boom. You know what I mean? We're trying to just work with everybody and go hard with it.
Good. That's good plans, man. Definitely good. Well, happy birthday to you too, my dude. And I know next year T and Josh will be glad to be here with us. So, had to make that point again.
Yeah, Josh got some bad news this week.
Oh, well, we'll have to talk off mics. But either way, glad to have you here. Appleton Radio Show. We've been playing old joints, playing new joints, exclusives, rare live performances. I mean, where else can you get anything like this?
Appleton.
That's right.
There you go. There's no answer. But yo, all right, let's get into another OD track, man. The history, the outro from the Bring Your ID.
Oh,
you know.
boy.
And then I want to get into some trails, man, because, you know, trails in the building. We got to get some fucking trails in here. So here we go. Keep the music going.
Yep.
Everybody calm down.
Know where you're going. You gotta know where you've been. Here's some history. Double check the facts. Think I'm bullshit. Bring your ID. What? Right off the deep end of my moccasins and Walkmans in my lock, and next to fists of vodka, been a crooked talker. Since before I was an author, hard-headed, walking in the punches, laughing, never shook it, don't regret it. Look what happened years later, threw my hat in on this rapping, making shit happen. Never trapped, smarter than those acting. As far as cats that wanna hate, I'm just laughing. They fell by the axe that I'm grinding in they fucking face. I never back away or even contemplate anything outside of victory, even if it's a martyr's fate. An artist with a bitter taste, like in this man I finished bakes. Ministerial skip the dinner plate, say you won't serving snakes. Sermons on the sin and hate, take my turn, incinerate. Roll up in the cypher space, you vipers will disintegrate. Down since before you cats were hip-hop, I practice rhymes and demonic arts. That is what you wanna rep it hard. Mr. Cross Collar and canapes, rockin' Tommy shit, yeah, you even had your eye shaved. I was on my hoodie jeans swag back in 9th grade, on mixtapes on 9-8. Afraid they ain't paid dues like I paid. Back when I was blazing perp, 40s on the curb, 16 in Kennedy Park, scripting verse on the turf. The graph tip, not the highest average. Left it alone and stuck to practice on wordplay and cabbage. Bad habits and years and this made me savage. See pain and tears but laugh, I guess really that's all that matters. That's what I'm saying when I'm telling y'all to check the data. I've been here for years, not playing. On top of that, I earn respect for spitting upon the rawest matters. Before we heard of Mr. Mathers and battle rappers, I sharpened teeth at house parties and splattered faggots. And back before the crack hit, we was dropping acid. No ecstasy, just a nut and the slut next to me. Hit parties and fires, birthplace of dog energy. The pariah, my history's exemplary. Try to claim the crown while you liars even tempting me.
Worship that? Never. I'm here on the ground with my nose in it since the whole thing began. I've nurtured every sensation man has been inspired to have. I cared about what he wanted and I never judged him. Why? Because I never rejected him. In spite of all his imperfections, I'm a fan of man. I'm peaking. It's my time now. It's our time.
Back when we was Killer B91's hot shit. Tuesday had a mixtape, Holland hadn't popped yet. Hit the metropolis with padlocks and sock sets. I was moving liquid, getting a whole block wet. SOW and Abador crew had just start wreck. Live poets raw shit hadn't even dropped yet. Anacorn migration had left the scene vacant. A lot of people hating, a lot of people faking. I was in the basement, pouring the foundation. Rhyme style mason, alcoholic liaison. Snake eyes and started wars with FSU's nation. I was on the hill with Lab 7 getting wasted. Back to the basics, OD no face shift. Cruz put me on with his brother home from stasis. Met with cold cheese and formed the new matrix. City Soul was born and spawned a true placement. Poverty got hype on that maiden main shit. Then turned his back just as quick as the fame hit. I fell off track on that hate my dame tip. Had a child now so I ain't the same kid. Ill Natural was on commercial games quick. Solutions turned man as yo the boy just slayed shit. John got his radio spot and made it flagrant. Hip hop turned bubblegum pop, I couldn't take it. Back in the lab at JMC's place and lacing. Collabs with Severe, now this dream I am chasing. Back on with Geo doing shows at the station. Buried hatchets with foes the old those was making. Most can't be told, yo, my history is sacred. Most of you know I've been in it, plus I make it. Full circle, Lone Wolf top his game, kid. OD 09, no replacement.
Yeah. City Soul Jewelers, the foundation.
Outwork production.
Yo, I wanna shout out D Cruz, Warren, Big Tiger.
My people's Richie P, Heathen, and Snake Eyes. That's so dumb.
Portland in the house. City Soul Riders, ride out.
Lake Region, Winter What? Casco, we everywhere.
Dominican D, DJ One, my man Lil D.
I wanna give props to the Big Easy for definitely supporting the music.
3D Entertainment, Blast, East Coast Builders.
Abador, new shit. Behemoth's Professor, the Art of Violence, Outward.
Support that. Can't forget Dre, Dash, J30, Southboard.
I wanna thank anybody who supported us, anybody I've ever rhymed to show
Appleton.
Now, in a game where the stakes are life itself.
Appleton.
If music be the food of death.
See that fucking Knicks game? Fucking Carmelo. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, grab me some donuts.
And moments later, a tall, lank figure leads his gang to the helpless craft armed with guns and acetylene torches.
Calling all cars, calling all cars. Got a suspect spotted and he's made out of bars with a little round head, a backpack, and a stick. Not clear what his crime is, but he's slippery and quick and nomadic. His aftermath is known in other towns, but I don't give a fuck. If I see him, I shoot him down. My life is the law, here to serve and protect. With his badge and his gun comes fear and respect, and I live to fill the quota. I gotta get my collar. Forever wanna make it to detective someday. This son of a bitch is gonna pay if I have any say. Hope you don't know about me, cause if I get sent away, then my punching runs out and my family is fucked. And all the time that I spent on the force it gets flushed, and I'm forced to, oh fuck it, gone spill my coffee. Give me a goddamn napkin, Spakowski. This anxiety's got me sidetracked and distracted. Bad for my angina, but his crimes are not minor. The major, the stick figure fellowship of flavor. The players, someone's been harboring this one. Well run boy, but no, every dog will have his day. Your time will run out, another night, another place. But now we walk the beat, got cruisers on the streets. Undercover dicks, we're at the place of interest. The witnesses insist that they didn't witness shit. The canvas led to nothing, any leads were remiss. It's been 24 hours, we got 24 to go till our odds are cut in half, at least according to the shows. Slam my fist on the hood of the car, scarred bet I'm gonna catch this motherfucker that kills me yet.
Alright, boys, bring him down to the station. Alright, boys,
Appleton.
Rap night, rap night, rap night, rap night.
Appleton.
Yes, Trails gracing our playlist once again. That's what the F I'm talking about. Trails in the building.
Major size stick figures at Space Gallery on Saturday. Great time once again. And yeah, more music locally. Trails. We had OD before that with History, giving a breakdown of the scene. What that was from 09, I think. So, you know, just moving it along. And I'm not really sure what we have lined up for the rest of the night, but I feel like tonight was a really good night. You know, we got a couple of birthdays. Everybody got together.
Pretty good.
You know, exactly.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And I just want to thank every one of y'all for coming through, being a part of Appleton Radio. You know, this is something that we've been doing for over a year now, and it feels good to get everybody together and wanting to help promote each other. That's like the biggest part of this.
Come
thing
down
here.
to Rap Night.
Yeah, that's the precursor. I mean, talk about it once again. We haven't really focused on it because you guys are all here, but once again, man.
Yeah, we're all going to Rap Night right now. You guys should come too.
Rap Night.
It's at 55 Market Street, Big Easy. If you don't know, it's going to be big.
And it's really not even that cold out. I mean, it's kind of cold out, but
who's spinning? Are you spinning? Who's spinning? Shoop.
Shoop's spinning for me. I know that.
All right, yeah.
Big up to Shoop again.
Shoop and
helping out
IBI,
big.
you know, always doing it huge for the community every Wednesday night. You know, making sure that some show's going off, and you guys on the busy schedule. You know what I mean? Trails, like this is going to be like what your third show in a row out of like 6 coming up. I don't even know. 12 shows, 13 shows.
Just having fun. It's local.
Yeah.
Give the man a mic.
He doesn't have any mics. He's over there. He's stranded.
Give the man a mic.
Says James, how many? What's your next show after tonight?
After tonight,
I know you got
we're,
ish lined up.
We're at Port City.
Okay.
With Sandbag.
Okay.
For Inspector Deck.
That's what we're talking about. Inspector Deck. Yeah. Actually, by
the 18th.
Yeah. All right. That's going to be huge.
And then we got a show after that too.
All right. And where's
it's
that?
A very important show. We're opening up for EA.
Oh, the 29th.
29th.
Yeah.
I keep doing that. I keep forgetting there's 29 this year. So
Hey, I just got to ask, what the hell did y'all do the last leap year? You know what I'm saying?
I don't remember.
Yeah, the 29.
4 years ago?
Yeah.
Stump me.
You know what I'm saying? So let's party.
Wait, what?
2012. Yo, the last leap year, man.
Yeah, either way, let's party. Let's party.
Red
Rap
Sox
night.
blew it that year, 2008.
So let's kick it.
Let's pour down and two to go.
Yeah, well, let's get it started on the right foot. Come out to the EA show. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have Trails there. You're supposed to be in the house too, trying to curse the night over there, Mr. OD. And
no, it's gonna be another great night, man.
Of course
the official CD release party, and there's buzz, man. You got like the album's getting best selling last week or something like that. At
yeah, except the Boston act that sold us.
Good for them, you know. Shout out to our Boston friends.
But yeah, it was good.
You'll get them.
Good placement. We're happy about it. We're gonna keep it moving. The video's doing great. You know, check out CYY and Curto on Sunday night for an interview that we did with him as well.
Yeah.
So
When did you do the interview?
we pre-recorded it. You know, that was okay with us. We got it in, and it was a good time. But either way, you can check it out. WCYY.
Yeah, Mark Curto.
Sunday
out.
night. The one true local major radio station.
It's the last,
other than college stations.
It's the last piece. It's the last piece. Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. College station.
College radio's holding it down.
The block, making moves. Shout out to the block.
Definitely. So once again, thanks for everybody coming through. Everybody come down to Rap Night and enjoy some birthdays and some drinks and some head knocking hip hop. We're gonna keep it going here. A little bit more music to ride out for y'all. Get ready for open mic.
Terror Coalition.
Someone falling first. We're all waiting in shallow waters, and the drawbridge works. Cut the slack and paddle forwards. Constant urge, disturbed enough to polish dirt. Dropping herbs and politics all over this collared shirt. Sober and not a word of it. Turbulent, burning spliffs. Doctrine of short-term memory and cursive with a stick. The impossible fossil fools, the gospel of inquiry. Spit it free, fix the seed which leads into this bigotry. Visions of our history, drinks of inefficiency. Diluted for dexterity over parodies of misery. And apparently, potential will catch up. Then what? You better tell them that it never meant much. Best of luck, cause me, I give myself until 30. 7 more years of checking ears and get up early. I'm trying to debunk the theories of each other. I need weeks to feel like not everybody needs structure. And me, I prefer random doors and tunnel vision. At war with summer sit-ins, anti-form and dumb opinion. One religion, we all tumble on some mission. Save yourself, too late to help the current condition. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. And I scribble these sentiments as echoes caught in limbo. Sick of the perpetual overflow of info. Totem poles and windows, outside looking in. I doubt what could have been, so I wrote this book of hymns. This hole we put him in is completely what he needed. Go to sleep, kid, you can read it amongst the beatniks. And the thoughts fly like balloons of nitrous oxide. Not offered for the sky, though you feel you ought to try. So suck it down, you can't bottle up this oxygen. Dominant mammals left orphan in the fall of spring, and it's on again, cause I'm growing some thick skin. Midnight oil shower, burning the wick thin. And I figure that I've gotta finish this big thing. Thou hast risen from predicaments, wearing a sick grin. And where is all that ignorance determined to fit in? Wanted to start a pilgrimage, no heart to begin. Just spark the 6 string, this is art at wit's end. I harvest big pens in a garden of quick ends. With whatever means, seem to sew the seams up. I believe only having a dream sucks. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. Like I'm holy again, it's like I'm holy again. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen. Like I'm holy again in this opium den. Homies activism and the police on Zen.
Elephant stomp, soul carver, inanimate object that's been taken out of context. Connection, dexterity, substance, soul piper. Victim of my own procrastinations, way past the point of accusations. Young punk pussy screaming who's better than who now. Gets no love from the funky vandalist veteran knew how. Grow habit in the attic, that rhyme style is tragic and I've just about had it with your out of order concepts. What the hell ever happened to some calm sense? Cage the rage, it's a new day and age. Another way to waste a page. Some say it's just a phase, but to us it's livelihood. We're rhyming good while you're stuck in pattern pole position with swollen wisdom and only your left hand to piss in. You keep on fishing in your bottomless wishing well. I diss and tell with lobster claw Hawkeye tactics. Flip the mattress cause the bloodstains were bleach proof. Reach through clouds of grey to shake hands with the Holy One. Nobody's home, I'm whispering poems to set myself back down on earth again. My turf is thin and I owe myself an earache. The tears break my concentration. Complex nation, generation vex, listening to the text. What's next?
holy again, like I'm holy again. It's like
What's
I'm
next?
holy again in this opium den. Got missile dropping pink pills only on tens, like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got this lonely pacifism in a notebook, all gems, like I'm holy again in this opium den. Got my homies activism and the police on Zen.
Yo, you're listening to JT and Ghost, AppletonRadio.com live. Check it out. Since Shames. Biatch.